We are going to use vegetable waste to make kimchi and to make a kind of flavorful sauce, and we will ferment them with lactic acid bacteria to make it nice and sour. You don't have to add anything else, just a bit salt and your vegetables, and the bacteria are already on your vegetables. So I have a big crate of vegetable leftovers. You can keep this in the fridge, and if you really want to use it for a few weeks later, just put it in the freezer. Kimchi is normally made with Chinese cabbage and things like carrots and onions, but you can make it out of anything. I have some cauliflower leaves over here, so we're only using the outer leaves. And we have some green cabbage. Also, just take a few of these leaves. So we cut it, and you can cut this any way you like. Get some cauliflower, maybe put in an onion, just give it a nice flavor. So I have some old carrots, getting a little bit soft already, but for your kimchi it doesn't matter. Cut it really fine. I have some chogia beet left. Let's go into the container to see what nice flavors we have for the kimchi. Some asparagus. You can use any vegetable. I mean, every vegetable has flavor. Just make a nice mix. You see a nice combination of vegetables. We had to get some salt in, and the salt percentage is really important. So if you start fermenting vegetables, we want the lactic acid fermentation, so the lactic acid bacteria will change sugars in your vegetables into lactic acid and it becomes sour. And we help them by adding 1.5% salt or more. So that means on 1 kilogram of vegetables you use 15 grams of salt or more. And what happens is that the bacteria that we don't want will not multiply, and the lactic acid bacteria, they love salt and they will multiply and make your veggies really sour. So this is about 650 grams, so we need 8 grams at least, 9 grams. It can be more than 1.5%, but not less. And now you squeeze in the salt. You really have to work hard to make this work. So what you are looking for is that the salt gets into your vegetables and will draw out the water. I've squeezed, and you see now some water coming out. This is the moment that you are finished, because when we put it in the jar, this liquid will fill all the air pockets in between your vegetables. And we need this because if you have air between your vegetables, it can start to mold. And that's why we squeeze until we have nice liquid coming out of your vegetables. We get some spices in, and you can make it the flavor you want. I'm going to add some chilies because I like chili. I like hot food. We stir it a bit. This is done. We take the jar and we're going to fill the jar. Of course, if you want to add flavor, you can also use things like soy sauce or fish sauce or Worcestershire sauce or hot sauce. So we're gonna squeeze all the vegetables in. So you see what happens, huh? If I squeeze, you see the air coming up. It's filling with the liquid. What we are looking for. No air in between this. We want some head space. When it starts fermenting, you will get some gas. And if you get all the gas on the bottom, then the vegetables will be rising and it can squeeze out your liquid. So we want a little bit of airspace. We close it. This rubber band, this will protect it from getting new oxygen. We leave this for about 1 week, room temperature between 16 and 25 degrees, and your kimchi is done. There is your kimchi made out of waste.